Hi, Gemini. It's time to do your reading for the week of, let's see, 16th through the 22nd of March. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Oops, I didn't want to use this deck, actually. Let me use a different deck. We're going to look at love first for the week, and then we are going to briefly look at singles, and then we will look at work and career. Okay, so first we will look at love. So people who are already like with someone or that sort of thing. And we're going to look at their point of view first, and then we'll put yours in there and see how it all goes together. For Gemini, please. Gemini, regarding love. Show me who they are dealing with in love. Okay. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Coin. We have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is probably somebody returning to you. Okay, and we have the Page of Cups as the outcome and the Fool. This is all on their side. Okay, definitely could be a fire sign. I have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy for sure with the Fool card. And Sagittarius sometimes for me for the Fool card. And Leo also. Okay, so it can be any sign though, it doesn't matter. So right now they are trying to put something into place, okay? They're juggling like a lot of things or maybe a couple things, like there could be something that they are trying to free themselves of, or they are trying to put the finishing touches on something is what I feel. And there will be communication soon. Possibly light travel, something like that towards you. With the Six of Cups here, this feels like this is a returning person that you've had a connection with. And the Page of Cups indicates to me that there is definitely a little partying going on, maybe a little drinking, that sort of thing. This Page of Cups in this deck is a lot more kind of like lustful than like the cute, innocent little Page of Cups that we usually see. So I see something kind of along those lines. But let me put your cards down and let's see what's going on. For others of you, if this is just like your significant other and there's no returning back to you or anything like that, the Six of Cups with the Eight of Wands also could just indicate some light travel and like with the kids, maybe going somewhere like that you used to go before that you're fond of, you know, something like that too. But let me look at your cards and we'll see here. Show me Gemini's cards. Gemini. Where is Gemini, please? So Gemini, you have the Seven of Cups and Temperance, okay? You have the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Judgment card. So again, reconciliation is really kind of like figured here. So that kind of seems to be the theme. Okay. It's funny because I was talking a little bit about the Page of Cups and drinking and that sort of thing. And I usually actually don't go there with that card. That it's like, that's funny that I said that. I mean, it is kind of a, because it's sort of, I can never think of the word I want to use, but it's very indulgent, okay? Because, you know, we have this like, these two men, this woman here who's kind of like half naked, you know, it's just like, it's more of an indulgence and lustful type card, right? Also with the full moon, there's some secrets and things. So sometimes it can indicate to me third party, which I do see a little bit of indication here with the Seven of Swords and Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for both of you, for you more than them. But then here I have the Seven of Cups and Temperance. So the Seven of Cups sometimes can be a little bit indulgent in certain things too. And Temperance is kind of saying, you know, let's temper this a little bit. Let's chill out a little bit on the you know, drinking or the prescription drugs or, you know, stuff like that so that we can be clear and make a good choice here. Okay, so there's a little bit of that. Not necessarily though. The other thing it can be is just the Seven of Cups sometimes is about just being able to clear your mind well so that you can make a choice, because you might have like a lot of different ideas about what you want to do, or you're not clear about what you want to do in a situation. So temperance is just kind of saying that it's okay. This is going to come into balance. You're going to make the right decision. And, you know, you're really favored here because it's in your position. And I mean, it is a card for Sagittarius, but in this particular deck, it wears the Mercury type wings and things. So that's your planet. So I feel like you will be able to communicate in a temperate way, to bring things into balance and that sort of thing. So I think that's good. I think too, you might be using your feminine wiles a little bit in this situation to kind of to get this person to come around. I kind of see that a little bit this week. Because this Two of Swords, I don't know, she always seems to me to be kind of, she's got her skirt kind of hiked up a little bit, and she's showing a little leg, and she's kind of kick ass, like, ooh, look at my, I've been going to the gym, look at my ripped arms, So I kind of feel like that a little bit, that there's a little, I feel a little third party vibe here. And I feel like you are kind of in the lead in this situation. Like if that person has two people, okay. Or if it's you that you're married and you're checking out this other person, I feel like there's like a lustful attraction here is kind of all I'm seeing. All right. But yet on the same hand, there's like a need to make sure that this is a person who is solid, who is stable, who can have the ability to provide. And I feel like you think that this person does have those abilities, and you kind of have your eye on them now again, because maybe before they didn't. I don't know, what the case is, but it's like you do see that capability in them, and I feel like you're checking them out. Okay, so the Judgment card is here. So I do feel like there is just one little thing that needs to be put into place, and then a lot of passion is going to be set free. So it's going to like burst or explode, if you will. So I really feel like you guys will be heading towards some sort of very passionate type connection. If it isn't this week, it will definitely be in this month is what I feel. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there for Gemini. Let's look at Gemini singles. Gemini singles, 16th through the 22nd. 16th through the 22nd. Gemini singles, please. 16th through the 22nd for Gemini singles. Gemini singles, 16th through the 22nd. Gemini singles. Okay, so let's see, the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon card. So, okay, and you have the Scorpio card, two Scorpio cards at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Star card. Okay, so there's a little bit going on here, Gemini. Whoa. All right. So with the Eight of Wands, this can indicate like really quick communications coming in, like quick texting back and forth, or it can be travel also, like somebody coming towards you. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune here also, because that's a little bit of a movement card also to me, like literal movement and travel. So something is going on though. Something is a brew. Scorpio. Ooh, I just said Scorpio. Interesting. And you have two Scorpio cards down here at the bottom. And I meant Gemini. So, but something definitely like is on the move here. Now, the Moon card is here though. So I do feel, I mean, it could be a Pisces you are dealing with, but the Moon card is about things that have been hidden will soon come to light. Okay, so this could be about some like missing piece of information that you have about this person, or it could be, if you are involved in a third party situation that might become apparent to you at this time, like, okay, this person's coming towards you, but then there's going to be this big change, this big tower moment. And we do have this King of Wands with the Seven of Swords in between the King of Pentacles. So there could be some sneaky stuff going on behind the scenes. Maybe you're trying to pull off dating two people, you know, but giving the illusion that you're committed to one, or, you know, something like that, but it kind of comes out. I don't know. It could be a lot of different things for different people. I don't feel it's a bad thing though, because whatever it is, it leads to the star card. And the star card is sort of wish fulfillment. So sometimes the tower card and the death card, which is pretty Plutonian, this is a lot of change. This is like a sudden change. This did not come out in your reading. This is at the bottom of the deck, so this is only like potential or where it might go. And it is probably more towards the end of the month if it does. But it is like pretty profound, you know, type change in the situation. And I do feel like two men are involved in this situation, but it could be too that the King of Wands is somebody that you are interested in or dating or what have you. And this tower moment comes, and then instead of being just sort of a light relationship, it might turn into like something more stable and long term. It could be that too with the Seven of Swords, or the Tower card and death and all that. But you do have the Star card. I also think there might be somebody around you at work. Oh, here's yet another king. Oh my God, Gemini. Slow down. You can't date all the men. All right. And we have the Sun card here too. So again, here's Pisces or Scorpio, which we have on the board. I mean, it could be a Cancer also with the water sign, but I would say Pisces or Scorpio. And then we have the Sun card, so that's Leo. So you got a lot going on, a lot. And that could be somebody at work, completely different. So you have like 3 kings showing up in the after this reading. So there may be a lot going on with Gemini. All right. You know what? I was gonna put a card on the Moon card. Let me do that real quick for you guys. Moon card for Gemini singles. What is the Moon card indicating? Just a little hint. I know the information's not all there yet, but let's see. What is up? Moon card, Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Okay. Lovers. Yeah, this could just be somebody is having a change towards you. So like all of a sudden, like you could have been communicating with this person for a while, but then like all of a sudden, like with the Tower card and the Death card and all those types of things, it's like something like just changes in the situation. And, you know, I think you'll know soon enough, but it could be about like a little bit third party is what I'm thinking. Like maybe you thought you were just kind of dating this person or communicating with them online or something like that. But it may turn out like they're married, but you still have some good cards coming in. So I would say, you know, just wait. Yeah, it's third party. I really do. I feel it's third party situation. So, but somebody here is going to turn out to be really good with this Star card. So this seems to be you like online dating. That could be the Eight of Wands with like all the communications and all the kings showing up. Like there's a lot of people interested. Okay. I feel like one is, you know, you're going to find out the real facts on that one. But I feel like there's a lot of other valid candidates that are going to be coming in after that. So, okay. All right. So Gemini, work and career. Geminis. And also, Geminis, I'm sorry, I'm back on the single thing, but if you are doing like online dating or something like that, and that Moon card turns out to be like a bummer card because the person's married or something, don't give up, because the Wheel of Fortune is a card of good luck. And you had that Star card waiting to come out. So don't give up. You know, just keep with it if that resonated for you at all. Okay. All right. Work and career, Gemini. Work and career, Gemini. 16th through 22nd. Work and career. All right, 2 more shuffles. King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. The Hierophant came in reverse, and I don't typically do reversals, so that's interesting. We have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, with the Four of Cups at the bottom. Sort of a card of boredom or an offer that you're not really super interested in. But stay with it because, again, you guys have the Star card at the bottom of the deck. I think heading into like your birthday season looks to be like you're going to be feeling pretty good with some stuff. Okay, so Hierophant came out in the reverse. That's interesting. So I think with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, there's some sort of news that comes in here from like the big boss, all right, with the King of Pentacles, unless you are the big boss. If you are the big boss, you know, in this particular scenario, then it could be that you are reaching out towards other avenues, but I would be careful because it might look like as if it questions your loyalty. But for others of you, I think that for the majority of you, that this is more receiving word from the King of Pentacles, which is probably a boss. I'm going to go around it one more time because I really don't have that many major arcanas here to go with. It's all minor arcana except for the Hierophant in reverse. So, it could be some information here that comes across that makes you question your loyalty to the company, and you may be considering walking away. One more time around, please. Just one card in the center. Sorry, I gotta get a drink of water. Sorry, tacky big bottle too. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Let's go around just one card in the center. Okay, so your intuition knows this. The High Priestess came out, like you know what this is going to be about, this message, this something that this King of Pentacles, which is probably like a boss or a CEO or something that they want from you, and your intuition already knows. Yeah, and you're not happy about this with the Hierophant in reserve in reverse and the Five of Cups. This is not good. Okay. You have something else you want to move towards that you have an idea or something like that you want to move towards, I think, definitely. And either that or career isn't really on your mind, love is. That could be too. Yeah, you have the Tower card. I have the feeling this might tie into whichever reading that was that I did. I think it was a singles reading. I think this reading ties into the singles reading a little bit. Yeah, there's the Ten of Swords. You have they have a choice to make. That okay, Wheel of Fortune that has come out before too, and Six of Cups. All right, which is a Scorpio card, and this might tie in oddly to the singles reading that I did. But if not, I think that whatever this is, that this kind of piece of information or news that is coming in from a higher up, or again, it could be you. But there's this intuition card here that, like, you know what this is really about. So, like, if you get some sort of, like, memo, you know, from the boss or something, it's like, and if your intuition kind of says something's, like, a little odd about it, it probably is. It's probably not the truth. There's probably, like, a lot more to it than is being let on. But I think at the root of this, you have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you really have some sort of, like, you're bored, I think, with that Four of Cups under the deck. I think you really want to kind of move forward with something that has sparked your attention or your passion. And it's like, you're just not happy with this place. You know, I really feel like you might have been committed to this before, but there's been some sort of disappointment or letdown or doubt that has come across now that you're just not feeling it, you know, anymore with this place. in the past too, there could have been some sort of, it could have been like some sort of injury or something that like that revolves around your work, that where you had to take like a lot of medications and things like that that have taken you a while to get over, but you have overcome that, is what I feel. And maybe they don't see that still, maybe they don't notice that how much you have recovered, and that's just for somebody out there. That's all that I feel that, and you're ready to put it behind you and move on from that, whatever that incident was. Okay, oh, if it's not that, then I feel like there's like this point of confusion or bitterness or something that you've kind of put behind you, and it's secondary now, and you want to move forward. I just see you moving forward. Movement, lots of movement, and especially like in the near future position with this communication and this Two of Cups. I feel like this is I feel like this is separate from the career reading. I really do, and I try to keep those things out of it because, I mean, it's a career reading. You guys want to know about your job or work. You don't want to know about love. You already just watched the love readings, right? But I can't help it. I really do feel like this is somehow you really either very concentrated on someone that you have a connection with, and you're texting them a lot, and work really isn't, you're disappointed with work anyway, and this is what's on your mind. Or, I mean, this could be somebody at work. That could be too. I don't think it is, though. I don't feel that. Or it's like you just have this new idea that you really like love, and you want to move forward with it. Like you have this new passion, this new spark of an idea, and that's what you are only thinking about. You just want to move forward towards that. Okay. Now you do have the Eight of Cups and the Tower card, and they have like your work career area outside sector to you has the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords. So when I see the Ten of Swords and the Tower card in a reading for career, that's pretty much either somebody is blowing their top and walking away and saying, resignations left on the desk, if you even give it that much. It's more of an F you and a slamming of the door, but, or it's a firing, it's something sudden that happens. So it's either you suddenly quitting or it's you suddenly out of the blue getting fired. Okay. So it's one or the other, typically. Now, again, this won't resonate with everyone. And I had to kind of coax those cards out of the deck as clarifiers. They did not come out originally. So that means this, if this is not what you want, this situation could be avoided. Perhaps it's just, it would take whatever your intuition knows what it would take with the High Priestess. Okay. But I feel like it's you. I think it's mutual. Like, I feel like you are like, you've had it. And you're just walking away from this. Like, you've put way too much into this. It's not paying you back in the way that you need to, and you want to find something more emotionally fulfilling, is what I feel. And I think with them having the Two of Swords, I think they're needing to make a decision. The other way this could be too is that the company is upside down. They don't have the money, and they've made a huge mistake or something, which is very possible. These cards could be them. They could have made some sort of, something that they had too many options. They didn't simplify, and now they're paying for it. And now they are upside down. Okay. And this Two of Swords could be them deciding who gets the axe, because they're going to have to like fire people because they've screwed up some way. So that could be two. In which case, that they may just kind of somebody might let you know that is the case, and you might just decide to walk away anyway because you have some other idea of another job that is coming in. Okay. Now you do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords in your hopes section. So I feel that is good because I don't see you distraught from this at this point. I do see some disappointment up back in here. But from this point moving forward, I feel like you have other things going, and like you have the Wheel of Fortune behind you, which is a card of good fortune, good luck, changes, major changes usually. And Ace of Swords is a card of victory and new starts. So I feel like that's really good. And your the card that you end up with is the Queen of Pentacles. So you are fine. You are safe. You are stable. This isn't going to affect finances at this point. You know, I don't, you know, we're just doing this reading for this period of time. But I don't feel like this will affect you in any way. And you have the Six of Cups also clarifying that. So also I feel like, you know, this might be a good time to spend with, if you have children, to just spend some happy time with your kid or your kids. Or, you know, maybe go take a little small time and go visit some family or a hometown somewhere, you know, something like that, you know, is what I feel is going on. Or this could be you returning back to a field or a place that you really loved. Okay, so that could be it too. So it's any of those things for this general reading, but it does appear interesting. And yeah, that was really odd coming out in reverse because, again, I don't do reversals. So something is wrong with the company, I think. So that could be too. All right. Thanks, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, all I ask is if you could please maybe give it a thumbs up, or just even like and or like a little comment in the comments section. I'm not looking for compliments or anything like that. Just, you know, just like a smiley face or just dot or any type of activity helps my channel grow, because the more interaction that they see going on with my videos, the more likely they are to like put me in suggested videos. So I would really appreciate it if you could do that thing for me. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys, and have a fantastic week. All right.